And Todd, for you, what's your experience?
I think we've been so focused on success that we've become great business partners.
Right.
We love each other to death, but we just haven't had time to be happy together lately.
So then you never really spend time just kind of enjoying
The
the
moment.
moment.
Never, never.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Everyday Husband Quotes, the channel for marriage advice, marriage entertainment, and everything else marriage. Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. So Kandi from the Real Housewives of Atlanta was asked, how did you meet your husband Todd? Now, as she is telling her story, y'all, we find out that Todd made a decision to quit RHOA when he met Kandi. Todd worked behind the scenes of RHOA, and even though it was a tough decision for him to leave, I want you to know they said it was a mutual decision. So this was a decision between himself and Kandi. But on the live that I'm about to show you guys, Kandi hyped it up to where she said Todd quit because she told him that they could make way more money than what he was making as a producer on the show, that they could invest in other business ventures together, that there were other business ideas they could tap into. Like I said, he would make way more money than what he was making behind the scenes while filming The Real Housewives of Atlanta. But it sounds like from Sunday night's episode, he is having some regrets, y'all, by not working as a producer like he thought he would and like she promised him in the beginning, because he is more so being a supportive husband by allowing for Kandi to work and do all the stuff that she wants to do, which is nothing wrong with that, because honey, we all know that Kandi is about her coin. She can turn a shade tree into a money tree. Now, Kandi also said that she was okay with Todd not being the richest man in the world, that as long as Todd was maintaining a job and could take her out, she was good with being with him regardless of what her family thought about Todd. So like I said, I am about to play this live for you guys, but let me know what you think about the stuff that we've already talked about so far. So on Sunday's night episode last Sunday, Todd made it seem like that he felt like he wasn't good enough to be part of Kandi's family, and it's just so ironic that they've been together for so long, but he's still having these same feelings to come up. Now, he's saying that he felt like he wasn't good enough because he wasn't bringing in as much money as Kandi. Felt like an outcast from the way Mama Joyce and her sisters treated him from the beginning of their relationship. But another valid point is Kandi also mentioned that she works so hard because she has a lot of other people who depend on her other than Todd and the kids. So I want y'all to take a listen, and then I'm coming back.
And when did you find out that he was going to be the one that you was going to, marry and build happen?
Okay. I can't remember what season that was, but the year that the Housewives went to Africa, Todd was working on the show. Works in production. So he was the production manager of our season that year. And that's one of the people who hires the crew, do all that type of stuff. So he deals with budgets, basically.
Okay.
That's what he do for production. And before he worked for True Entertainment, he had worked for BET.
Okay.
So he's been in the TV game for a minute or whatever, behind the scenes.
Right.
So anyway, I told you that to say that he had just came on to our show, so he had started working that summer, but I had not met him because it wasn't he wasn't working on set. He was at the office. You get what I'm saying?
So he was watching you. He was watching you from by far.
I don't know when he started.
He was. He had to be. He was like, "Ooh, can't wait! I can't wait to bump into you by mistake. How you doing?" Yeah, that's right. From the Bronx.
When we were in Africa, one of the girls that worked production, she was like, "I know somebody who want to take you on a date." And I was like, "Who?" And she was like, "Todd." I said, "Todd," because I heard a couple other people, I ain't gonna say no names, a couple other people that was working with us at the time had mentioned him. So I was like, okay, this is the third time I'm hearing this guy's name. I'm gonna look to find who is this damn Todd. Right. So I saw him on the set. He walked right by me, didn't say nothing. And I was like, I thought he wanted to talk to me. Why he didn't say hey? So on the last day of the trip, on the last day of the trip, it was his birthday. And they he had
Yeah, because his birthday, that was August, because his birthday's the day after mine.
Right.
Yep.
So he came and he had started talking to me, and then we just hit it off. We ended up talking the entire night. The conversation flowed smoothly, and then after that, he just went in and kissed me. And I was like, oh,
he
was
went straight in.
I liked it. So I was like, okay. And so after that, you know, we was talking for a little while, but we had to like hang out in secret because I wasn't supposed to be dating anybody that worked on the show. And he definitely wasn't supposed to be dating none of us.
Right.
So at first we were just kind of like hanging out low key. And then after a while, it was just kind of like he had to make a decision because he couldn't date a person that's, you know, on the show and be, you know, have privy to all the.
So he bowed down.
Everything. You know what I'm saying?
So that was a real love that he said that money. He said he wants you. So he stepped down. That's dope. I never knew that.
That was a major decision to make. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I never knew that. That's crazy.
That was a major decision to make. And then
my boy Biggs Burks in here. He just said what's up. What's up, Biggs? My brother Biggs.
Oh, hey, what up? So yeah, he had to make a decision, and I mean, obviously, it was a great job that he had with that production company. But at the same time, the way I was like, whatever he's making there, the way he knows and what I know, we can make way more together. You know what I mean? Because what a lot of people did not realize is like, you know, anytime I get into a situation, I'm trying to figure out how to make more money in that situation, right? Yeah. So I had like started trying to produce shows myself, and at that time I had already got a show that Oxygen was gonna pick up or whatever. But honestly, I didn't really know the real know-how of like once you get a show picked up, what you supposed to do next and all that. Right? But in my mind, I was like, had I known him then, oh, that shit would have made it. It would have been on air. It would have did everything that it needed to do.
Because he had the other part that you was missing.
Exactly. And so sometimes I feel like like for me, I know how everybody always be talking about this money thing, and so many women, you know, go into things feeling like, oh, we got to have somebody that, you know, makes more money than me or whatever. But the way I look at it is, first of all, as long as he can, you know, maintain some shit and take me out and do what I like to do. Yeah,
I love to see you. I feel like y'all strong together though. Like,
right, we're real strong. But the thing about it is, he's like super smart, and he got just as much hustle or more than I do. And so the thing about that, when you get two people like that, it's no limit to the money they can make together.
Yeah, it's like this, right? I was just telling my boy that it's about you're the face, right? So, but you ain't always got to be the brains for everything, right? Because he can have a blueprint, and then they want to talk to you, but it don't make a difference if they want to talk to you. It's all coming back to the same house. So it's like,
right.
And he's like, yo, Kandi, because I know how he is, because how me and him talk when we, you know, like we together. He pulled me to the side like, hey, Chuck, this is how you go, Kandi. I'm like, okay, I got you. You know what I mean? So I understand how smart Todd is, right? People don't understand that, but I do. You know, that's why I had that question there, because even though it's about you, I want to still let people understand how you and him is, because the balance.
Sure. He's definitely. We always say he's the genius because he always come up with these great ideas.
Right.
And then he also, you know, when you got people who like to execute, when they together and execute stuff, it's like no limit. Yeah. That's why, I mean, it's like I was already making things happen before we got together, but after we got together, it just went on steroids. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because now you found your partner, your real partner.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so with that being said, like the balance, is that the hard part? The balance in motherhood and being a businesswoman and being like who you is, that's the ultimate challenge for you, that you still gotta feel like you have to beat, but I don't think you'll never beat it, because time, it's never that much time in the day, right? But who wants to live beneath what you live in when you gotta do what you gotta do to keep that lifestyle going? Yeah, you know, me and Mary was talking about that about you, right? And I was like, you know, Kandi been living like this since she was 19.
Well, actually, before that, we got our
You know,
record deal
see, I
when
didn't know.
was
I'm just saying 19 to that for my
17.
knowledge.
No, I was 16 when we got our record deal. 17 when we first came out with Escape.
Right. So
First.
people like us that have been in the business since we was teenagers is really like we don't understand nothing else.
Shout out Marvin McIntyre. I just saw him chime in below. But
What's up, man?
yeah.
How many minutes we got left? 4. Yeah. My son is the producer.
Oh, he's the producer. Okay.
He in the back like this. You got he in the
Yeah.
back. Yeah.
I think it's always hard when you have people who, you know, are ambitious and they like to make things happen. You know what I mean? Because it's
Yeah.
like you always got to make moves. We're entrepreneurs. So it's like we eat what we kill. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? So we constantly making things happen. And then I always tell people, don't get comfortable in whatever you got going on right now. Because if you don't have something come already cooking up to throw out next, man, you fall off. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So it's like while you're in your current success, you need to be working on the next success.
That's right.
Don't take no days off, or else you're gonna find yourself with long periods of time and everybody be like, what happened to them? But
Right.
that's why every year you see me come up with something else. It's like every year it's like, damn.
Yeah, man.
You know, I
can't-
truly feel
can't-
like Todd has always felt like this, but maybe over time his feelings have become deeper about this issue, because at the beginning of his relationship and marriage with Kandi, he was more so trying to prove his love and that he wasn't just there because of the money, because Kandi did have more money than him. And you know, sometimes in marriage, if you're not too careful, you can lose yourself, and maybe Todd is just in that place. But let me know what y'all think about this video and about the counseling session going on with Todd and Kandi. Yes, honey, I think they're gonna be okay, but it's just so ironic to me that these issues, the same issues that they stepped into this marriage with, are the same issues that's coming up again. As always, thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it, and I will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye.